Well, good day to you too. Oh, come on. I just got here. I just got here. Rip RN3, dead number 3. Get a bucket for my two. I am sad. I was I was gonna say, oh hi, how's everyone? How you doing? How you been? Happy Friday, made it through another week, but no, you just gotta use my feelings like a trampoline, just bounce on my heart because my beloved Marble always has been, always will be. RN3. We saw last week cannot win the championship. Now cannot even win the podium. Now dead last. 16 marbles in the main side of the Sand Marble Rally Season 6 in this year of our Lord 2023. And red number 3 is now red number 16. And now I go in these streams and I'm pink. And it's just like, why? Why do I say these words to get my hopes up? Why do these marbles disappoint me day in and day out? Obviously, dead number 3 is one of the main things we're getting to. But the chat already covered that for me. I haven't even started the stream yet. So thank you. I loved the keychain this imposter. Don't worry, the pinkies winning Marvula 1 will cheer me up. I don't know, man. I don't know. Sad stuff. Sad stuff. Alright. So how is everyone doing? Better than me, I assume. Because RN3 has let me down. If you are a Amethyst or goes Plasma, really if you're anyone other than a red number 3 fan, which I really should go back and see the live chat for these YouTube because everything is O Rangers or Savage Speeders or Ducks for these for like the Marble League live chats. Sand Rally, everything's RN3 because he's a fan favorite, back-to-back champion, had the surgery, had a pretty mid-season, and now is in the middle of a dumpster fire. So I wonder how these YouTube chats are faring. Yeah, I'm getting so distracted by this chat bullying my marble. Duct tape is my favorite marble now. Goodbye, red number 3. You're literally Red Eye fan. And you're saying goodbye to a red marble. But I ain't no bandwagon. I ain't no bandwagon fair weather fan. I'm ride or die. And for red number 3, it's death. So let's actually get into this. Yeah, I don't think red number 3 mentioned that it rained at all. The sand conditions did look a lot worse. This is the same location as races 1 and 2 and the same format as race 7. Muted myself accidentally. But The sand looks a lot wetter. What was the sand conditions at? They put him like really, yeah, they flash him like really quick. Um, 12 degrees C, so that's like 60 something in freedom units. 3 out of 5, so not actually that bad. Definitely 3 and 4. Thank you. This is the same location as 3 and 4. I was thinking that didn't sound right. Same location as races 3 and 4. Looks a lot wetter than race 7, but still 3 out of 5 conditions. Yeah. Did anyone find Raldo? Raldo, it was hard rating, not along the track, but in the video. That kind of rating makes me think it's by the podium. But I didn't see him by the podium. Oh, here we go. And then I knew, right? I knew off the bat it was gonna be bad for red number 3. And then just like boom, immediately 16th. Works it back to 8th, but never any higher than that. Just drops back immediately and then never gets back to the top 8. Honestly, from the races this season, this one didn't have a whole lot happening. Yeah, Cool Moody. Thought Cool Moody was gonna get up there again. So obviously, bit of an elephant in the room. We did get a bingo spot. Pollo Loco, as soon as the graphic flashed, they were in first, right? The first second or two, it's always a mad scrum. But as soon as the graphic flashed up for this top 8, it was Pollo Loco in first. And Pollo Loco did not lose that top spot this whole race. That is wire to wire. So in terms of everything happening for who's going to win this race, that was pretty hype. Give a round of applause one time, Pollo Loco. Crazy Chicken, love to see it. But then everything else is where the story is, because no one was catching the chicken. Except Super Ball up there. Thought Pollo Loco was going to lose it. Especially with that a little bit. Thought Grasshopper was going to lose it. But they get knocked free. Did the Ghost Marble DNF? Because, like, what are we even paying the Ghost Marble for? Now, this right here, whole lot of controversy around it, just because for a spinny roundy, it wasn't doing a whole lot of spinning or roundiness. Couple marbles got DNF. Super Bowl almost got by it again. And then Pollo Loco Amethyst moving and shaking up in that top spot. Amethyst still a top contender, right? All eyes are on, Ghost Plasma, obviously, Super Bowl, obviously. But, Amethyst is still in the mix. Slimer's still in the mix. Really, 2 races left. And there's not a lot of time left. Not a whole lot can happen. But 2 events left. If they have a chance they have a chance, right? So it's still anyone's championship. We had that spinny roundy. I knew that this split wasn't going to do anything, right? As soon as I saw that split, Pollo Loco went through it cleanly, Amethyst went through it cleanly. I saw that it was going to be Pollo Loco. And how about it? Wire to wire, giving me a bingo spot. Almost 2 seconds clear. I don't think I'm getting that 3.5 seconds. I did not realize how long 3.5 seconds was until we saw these sand races, and we had, I think, Ghost Plasma won by 2 seconds, and that felt like an eternity. Someone pointed on Discord right there. That talking about Raldo? Is Raldo anywhere? They said he wasn't on the track. Yeah, Ghost Plasma, Blizzard Blaster. Blizzard Blaster's not getting 5th. If they win out and everyone else just absolutely collapses, the best they can do is 4th, which would give me my bingo, but that has to be ending the season with 2 straight golds and having everyone else finish with absolute dumpster fires, which we could crunch the numbers. I don't really want to. It's not gonna happening. BBL season is a disaster. Ghost Plasma by DNFing, right? There was 3 races left. Now it's only 2 races left. The championship contention has tightened. All Ghost Plasma had to do was finish a race. Just finish this race and they'll be fine. That is like championship cemented, top 8, probably even podium cemented. Just get a point, 5 points. But in not doing that, in DNFing at that turn with Blizzard Blaster, the championship's kind of wide open. Remember, 3 straight golds, first individual / team ever in any Yella's Marble Runs tournament to get 3 straight golds. And he thought this was over. It's gonna be a second championship for Ghost Plasma. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. But slipping up a bit. Let's see if he can get back on track. Metaphorically speaking, the track wasn't the problem. Just that one spinny roundy bit. Yes, Ghost Plasma going to choke. Let's take it to a poll because 2 races, anything can happen. We're still looking at this podium, still looking for Raldo. We gotta see these overall standings because these numbers looking a bit more interesting. Is Ghost Plasma gonna choke this championship away, yes or no? Yeah, so here we go with the slow-mo. Yeah, immediately, right? So, whole lot of pushing and shoving, but it's Pollo Loco, wire to wire. Yes, I see. This is why I need to be able to see all these responses are anonymous. You don't get to see who's voting where. Oh, lollipop. Yeah, there's goes grasshopper rather. See, I want to be able to see who's saying what. Welcome to my TED Talk on how CCE can take first. We have the math. The numbers are there. It can happen. Watch Lollipop. They're in third and then get bonked by Amethyst, bonked by Grasshopper. Equal and opposite reaction. Gets blasted by RN3. RN3s. Who even was the podium? I'm so focused on Pollo Loco. Oh, Pollo Loco CC, Amethyst CC. That's good for them. Hell yeah! So that win is huge. Win is huge for Pollo Loco, obviously, right? Keeps him in it. But podium for Amethyst and Crazy Cat's Eye. That is huge, especially with the Ghost Plasma DNF. 0 points. Doing a whole lot of hurt this late into the season. Yeah, let's... What else we have for these replays? Wisp of Darkness, who had one good finish, has been nowhere the rest of this year. Finds us somewhere. Where'd they end up at? Yeah, they ended up in 5th. Wisp of Fifth-ness. And Amethyst back up into the 5th spot. They're finding their destiny. So, just 2 races left. Just a 7-point lead between Super Ball and Ghost Plasma. That could happen next week. And by the way, just so everyone knows, the Euro countries, right? The EU does daylight savings time the last Sunday of March. US, a lot of other countries, it is the second Sunday in March. Europe, it's the last. So next Friday, we're back to the normal time. Because we're here an hour later than normal. Now they're catching up to us. So this stream will be at noon local time. The race, because I'm in Pacific Standard, arguably the worst time zone. The race is back to 11 Pacific and whatever, 2 Eastern Standard. So set yourself some reminders or you will be late for the race and late for the recap. And we can't have that happening. So 7 points between Super Ball and Plasma. And then 7 points between Sliver and Super Ball. And then 6 points between Duct Tape and Slimer. It's just 2 points. Like, it's like a bit of a drop-off. But remember, 3 straight golds. This was not a drop-off between Ghost Plasma and Seka. It was a cliff. So these championship contenders... Yeah, and we don't know what the track's going to look like. They might throw all the bells and whistles, literally bells and whistles at this track. Have all these switchbacks, all these braids, all these booby traps. Make it the most insane sand rally track yet because they live off the chaos. Yeah, so 20 points for a gold. That'll get Duct Tape up in one event. Amethyst in contention still. If you're an 8th, you're in contention. But all these marbles have to get 0, which for the fact that goes Plasma, DNF this week does not bode well. I'm thinking Ghost Plasma might get on the podium next week. and then not run away with the championship, but make it a little bit tougher for some of these other teams or other competitors rather, to steal the championship. It definitely looks like the Ghost Plasma show, but anything can happen any given Friday. And yeah, so Crazy Cat's Eye. You're gonna need 2 golds. We can calculate this. 2 straight golds is 116 times 1 over 16. Not 116, 1 over 16. And so that's 1 out of 256. That's... You're telling me there's a chance. Red number 3, Jesus. Ghost Plasma, the better red marble, got 3 straight. So that could happen. But that's 2 straight golds. You're gonna need... So that's 102 points for Crazy Cat's Eye. You're going to have Ghost Plasma get fewer than 3 points in 2 races. Which I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's not happening. So, you're looking at 15th or 16th. At the very most. Which is, oh, what is that? I want to say like 6. Nah, let's make it 4 out of 256. Astronomically low. And then you gotta make sure that no one else gets above like 3rd, which is possible. You gotta live to see it. Oh, we're at number 3, Jesus. Yeah. CC would need 2 gold and 2 liters of choke. Ain't happening. Hot take. If Ghost Plasma does choke this championship away, I'm thinking it will be to Amethyst. If. Big if. And if Ghost Plasma gets another DNF or another 14th, 15th place finish, I will say that race 10 will go to Amethyst. That will be for the championship. How wacky that the bottom 3 marbles finally are the 3 marbles who have not podiumed, and dead last is red number 3. Anybody catch the thumbnail? I have SMR 2023 race in Magneto font, which is just like a phenomenal font, in Pollo Loco's colors, and the 8 is an 8 ball because red number 3 is a billiard ball. Sadness. Where can red number 3? 2 straight golds. 2 straight golds would double red number 3 score. Think of how sad. This is a balls of chaos. Someone else said Rojo Rollers. Right? Because Rojo Rollers said that whole thing with red number 3. No, this is a Balls of Chaos level meltdown. And Cobra's there too. Blizzard Blaster's there too. But everyone is expecting Blizzard Blaster and Cobra to be this bad. Red number 3 dead last. 2 straight golds would be good enough for 4th. Barring everyone else to just completely... The only way red number 3 is getting 2 straight golds is if the entire field DNFs. Honestly, the only way that these racers are getting on the podium or as if everyone just completely DNFs. Like, just absolute meltdown. It'll be the scene in Dark Knight Rises when Heinz Field explodes and everyone else is just dropping on through the stadium. That is what will need to happen for Blizzard Blaster to get on the podium, for Cobra to get on the podium, and for red number 3. A 2-time champion, arguably one of the greatest to ever done it, was a marble, always has been, always will be, in 16th. And like a pretty poor 16th. This isn't like, you know, everyone else has just been outperforming them. This is red number 3 collapsing. Absolute collapsing. Yeah, so Amethyst, the rookie, I have them at the start of the season. They're like 56-1 long shots, which honestly should have put money down on that, but I am my own bookie, so I don't pay out that kind of stuff. But Slimer also has not won a championship. That be pretty alright, just 14 points behind. That could happen next week. That could easily happen next week. Slimer Gold, Ghost Plasma would need fewer than 6. So you end up in the back of the field. Could easily happen. They DNF this race. They've DNF'd race 2. Of course, follow that up 3 straight golds. Thank you for that bingo spot. If Slimer or Amethyst, I think Duct Tape also hasn't been there. So really, if you're in 6th to 8th, you'll need a miracle. If you're 9, 10, 11, you're not getting on... You're not winning the championship. You could still get on the podium with the miracle. And then, can't even podium. It's over. It's over, isn't it? Red number 3 country. Let's ride. And then watch red number 3 not qualify. Once we get, like, solid dates so I can have a bingo out ahead of time... That'll be a bingo spot, easily. Easily. Alright. No Grog Woods this time around. We go into my bingo. Barring something extraordinary, I don't think a race in this sand rally is going to happen on anything other than sand. But I'm not crossing that one off yet. Blizzard Blaster avenges Bloom Orbs. Again, 2 straight golds and have everyone else collapse. Not saying it's not gonna happen, but like, good luck with the year that Blizzard Blaster has had. I don't see this happening at all. Oh, actually, let's check to see if they updated this banner. Nope. Still no date posted for a showdown. if a date was posted on Patreon, I'm pretty sure it would have been leaked by now. Now, if there is a date confirmed for the showdown, Dion would have leaked it in the strangest way possible. It'd be him like kickboxing. He'd be like, "Oh, by the way, Sand Rally Showdown is like in 15 minutes," and everyone would be like, "What?" So Blazing Fireball win a race, Dragon's Egg finish in bottom 4, and then Marbly McMarbleface will we'll have to wait to see. There is definitely going to be a showdown. We just do not know when. My guess, since we don't have a start date confirmed on Marbula 1, unless anyone wants to leak that in the chat, that'd be handy dandy. We are March 24th. So then we go 31st and then the 7th. If I had to guess, I think the showdown would be a lump of 4 races, 1 video on April 5th. That's a Wednesday. That kind of makes sense. So that is my speculation. I have been kind of right before. In guessing like the Marble League showdown. So my guess would be that day, April 5th. It's a Wednesday. And then wire to wire race. And then 2 more races. And by the way that Cool Moody's been looking, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. If Dragon's Egg finishes bottom 4, that's Dragon's Egg country. Let's ride. I don't think there's showdown. I don't think there's relegation in the showdown. Although I'm pretty sure that's what the bottom 4 is banking off of when I made this. Still no racer pulling an absolute comeback. I don't think Greg mentioned it just rained. And he didn't say penultimate, but we'll have to wait next week to see if he says penultimate. If Greg Woods goes an entire tournament without saying the word penultimate, that would be sad. That'd be unheard of. And then I don't think the testing out of course is happening. They don't do photo finishes, but we had the 100th of a second finish, which was almost a photo finish. So this is still asterisked. This is still starred. So worst comes to worst. Ooh. Watch this. All right. Oh yeah, Super Bowl has P1 for race 10. Yeah, same with like Slimer's also like P3, like pretty close. So here we go. Blizzard Blaster, follow me, could run the table. 2 straight golds. Rest of the field collapses. Ends up top 5. In the process, Slimer or Amethyst, probably Slimer. I mean, like Silverbolt's also there. Gets crowned champion. And then we have this photo finish. So here we go. This is Still happening. This could still happen. Um, Still waiting on the showdown. Have not had a fan invasion yet. Uh, but it could happen. It could happen. Yeah, let's check the Discord. Do we have a starting grid up? Let's see. Ding 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 ding. Also funny that a few people in the chat right now are in Marble Base. I'm pretty sure like mostly everybody in the YouTube chat is on Marble Base. Yeah. Do we have like a mock starting grid for what everything looks like? Yeah, it's a secret. I mean, can't we just crunch the number? Yeah. Yeah, Josh just posted the comment. It can't. It there is a logic behind it, right? That I mean, I don't know the numbers, but I am fairly certain that the starting grid for the next race is based off of the results of the previous race, or it's like a mirror swap reverse. So Super Bowl is in P1, but Pollo Loco is in P3. And ain't Slimer in P3 next week? So this is happening. I think this is happening. Please make it happen. And then this could also happen. I don't think a Marble League Marble will be at this race. And I'm not counting Yella, Dion, and Minos into it. Is that Minos' marble at the podium? Who dat? Slimer's P1. The starting positions for each pair of races have to add up to 17. But odd is random. Math is not my friend. Yeah, I don't count Raldo as a Marble League marble. But where is Raldo? Let's check. What was the hint? Not present along the track, but still in this video. But wasn't at the podium. Unless he's like in the rafters. Oh my god, there he is. Wow, hiding out. Look at that. All audio levels peaked. Do we get a better look? As I spam this keyboard wildly. No, that's all we get. Wow. Raldo wants to be included. They just need to bring Raldo to more places, honestly. Marble Security been doing their job. So there we go. All right. It's only been 45 minutes. Speaking of minutes, let's check mine. Dead number 3, of course. Blizzard froze over. I'm proud of that line. Wire to wire, wire to wire, wire to wire. Thank you, Pollo Loco. Give me the bingo spot. Checking in with the bingo. Checking in with how elimination looks. The bottom three have not podiumed. Got Raldo. Yeah, my predictions. And then I have another special treat. I'm not sure. Yeah, let Raldo race. Let Raldo race. Yeah. Let the man race. All right. I am going to try something. Gotta try something. It might be a little weird. But bear with me because I got a special gift. You may know of Decumos. You might know Decumos. So he's a Marvel fan artist, right? Right. This is gonna be something else. This is going to be the most thing that has ever happened before. So there's no explaining this. There really is not. So a lot of the other Marvel fan artists have been doing some art swaps. And if you're aware, he made this. This is made prim on a Roomba. And again, no possible way to explain this, okay? Except the place he went to, it was cheaper to make 12 than just make one. So he has excess that he's been giving out to anyone who wants them. So I wanted one. And here it is. You can't see anything like sticker wise, date or location wise, but yeah, sick art. Who made it? It was Momokai. How could Decumos do this? So I am going to struggle for my for the next 15 minutes so I could squeeze another ad in. I also got some duck stickers. If you remember, Momokai's the duck is getting keyed out a bit, but it's the ducky with Greg Woods on it. There you go. And then there's also like Thesaurus dinosaur stickers. Did you know that you can just buy these on Redbubble? My shop is in the description of this stream. You can just like have these. So like and my hope was to have um a shirt because I got a shirt, but that's showing up. The Kumos, it's like 2 a.m. right now, but like, what'd you tape this with? What are they sealing? Do I have scissors? This is gonna be. This is the skill issue. The two skill issues of today are red number 3 and me opening tape. Does this mean? Holy crap! You know, I didn't actually think this part of the stream through. I hope for a Thesaurus Dinosaurus plushie. Me too. I got one. It's not like a official, but I could sneak. Nah, I mess up my green screen. I actually have a dinosaur plushie that needs to make a appearance. There's a lot of tape. I mean, international travel. Let me move it over so I can find something to stab a. Do I have a screwdriver in here? Should I? I don't want to massacre the tube. This is content, right? Me struggling. Oh man. All right. I think it's getting there. I think it's getting there. I got it. I got it. The tube. The tube of all time. Oh, yes, it's open. The lid. The lid. Da 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 da. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. Oh. My baby. Look at this. Yo. We up. Wow. This is beautiful. Found a new mascot for the channel. There we go. I was expecting a circle. Like circular. A lot of people's have been showing up in just a circle. So here we go. This is what? 14 by 14? I'm framing him. What am I doing? I'm framing it. I'm framing this with the duckies. Well, with a ducky. One of them's going on my computer. But with the ducky. And there we go. We got... This is great. I just can't stop holding this up. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go. Ready for this? Right. I just need to. There we go. There we go. 6 weeks. 6 weeks I waited. And then the one time, like, I was away from the door, it's like UPS, like, oh yeah, we missed you. Or USPS, like, oh yeah, we could find. And then I actually had to call a human. I had to call a human to find my package because I didn't want Maid Prim just sitting in a random storage locker out there. So there we go. Hasn't been an hour yet. 53 minutes. That is the best conclusion to the best stream of the best Sand Rally season. Prim's going back in the tube for his protection. God, if only Prim could be this great in like Marble League or Marbula 1. There we go. 2 races left. You're correct. And I will see you next week at noon Pacific time, 3 Eastern. We're back on a normal schedule. None of this shifting everything over. Back to some normalcy for once. Although I did kiss a sticker for a Roomba designed after a marble wearing a maid dress. So like normal's out the window. And got the ad placement out the way. The little store promotion. So there we go. Made Hazy would be hilarious. Don't give Momokai any ideas. She's still watching the stream, I'm sure of it. I'm pretty sure Dekumos has like a spy satellite for any made marble anything ideas. So thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Marbles. Who's gonna win? We might see next week. Probably, probably not. Definitely in the coming weeks. Home stretch. 2 races left. And as always, Waluigi gonna lead us out. Take care. Goodbye. Waluigi gonna lead us out. Take care.